Subscribe for your girl Obico. The three arms of governance in BB Niger season 10 House: Isabella, the legislature; Imisi, the executive; and Sultana, the judiciary. See how them pack them like sardine, all because of just them. No one air left and forth. There is space, but see them. Isabella is saying that she hopes her friendship with Sultana, Imisi, Jason, J. Boy, Avatar culture survives the test of time, at least 1 year so. She will take count for body. We say they get out and they beginning to be frenemies. Somebody took Bright's write-ups and Mide cannot help because she will equally be punished. So boy had to start the whole thing again. Who do you think has taken it? Hey, these housemates. You have him down showering. He's not in the best of moods. Camera goes outside and Thelma with a 1 year waist, girl looking lit in black. Rude boy want to taste the food that Sultana made days ago. It's beginning to be like, repeat that same dish, mommy. So he's been given an assignment to cut some vegetables and he's busy on it. Kola in the kitchen also would want to enjoy that same meal. And he's adding his people, add this person, add that person. The day finally comes, enjoying her food with some dance vibe right there. And Faith on some therapy right there. He needs to draw. And which better place than Biggie's downfall? He's afraid of strike, but nothing concerns him, and he's busy on it sketching God knows who. Rude boy wants his face sketch. Boy say, you are not that important. Wait till be that now. None of you here is that important. I might sketch and it will still fade away. So I ain't going to waste time doing anything of that sort. So Faith and Joanna are beefing, and I think it is because of Jason J. So boy is saying that I'm very much upset with you for discussing the incident with that one. And from where to where did he have to be in our personal thing? And girl said, no, you don't get to do this to me. And is that why you've been doing that? Boy said, yes, I'm jealous. What do you think? And girl said, it's not like what I told him will leave it smart. And it's not like even something was there to pick it up. When she used that line, it means there were no cameras to capture. And I don't know why you will be like this. And how did Faith know? I think he eavesdropped on their conversation, or he chanced on it. Do I think Jason told somebody what Joanna had told him in confidence? I doubt. And is Faith pissed off because he heard it from a third person? I doubt. I think he heard it himself while those two were chatting. He might have fixed sleeping. And you have girls saying that, no, you don't get to do this. And boy said, I'm jealous. Girl said, you are jealous of who? And camera moved. It's quite obvious it's Jason J, and the cameraman was super spot on. When they came back here, you have girls saying that sometimes you forget I'm just a girl. I'm 21, Don't be too hard on me. Boys now realize that he was overthinking it. If that girl is overwhelmed, she needed to talk to the number one person who she knows who didn't judge her. That would be Jason J. Though she's closer to Faith, but in an instance like this, if she comes telling Faith that somebody did this to me, Faith might overreact. So I like how they finally resolved it, and he hugging her. Biggie can be dramatic, so he sends some ninjas to the house with write-ups like, leave the house immediately to the gardens. And they were running kitty kitty pata pata. The moment they landed there, Imisi crossed legs with Sultana, cuddling her waist, squeezing her. So Sultana said, this girl na sleepy girl. Oh. Isabella said, now so yesterday she compressed me for here. More gist, more conversations, more bonding, more vibes. You have Thelma in conversation with Bright and saying that Biggie is playing the song for you and me. The boy said, oh, you see how we are the only couple standing? We are the only ones still left in the house. It means some people might like our relationship here. So people have been saying, Amy, they bright, and I fake you. How can we ship somebody who got a woman? Do you think he really got a woman too? Could it be he's falling for this girl? Whether they are in a relationship or not, you don't know shippers. They don't care. Last year, there was this perception of, Shona, Nimi, and Wani. We will not ship them, or we will not put money in whatever they go. They came out and they enjoyed lots of things. So come with me. These two go enjoy. Finally, they are allowed to go inside, and you have housemates. The day's tax reviewed. They are supposed to act up Biggie. So you put your hand in the magic the box. You have Isabella picking Thelma. You have Mide picking Imisi. I thought they were cool, though they haven't misunderstood it. It's how Mide went like, Anyway, hello, welcome to Van Baby Gold. Thank you so much for clicking. You work so much. Imisi, the HH, welcome Sultana to the diary room. Good morning, how are you? I'm good, Biggie. Who would you want to swap beds with? Girl said, Jason J. Of course, he's neat. I wouldn't mind rolling over to his bed, and I wouldn't even worry about hygiene because I know I will be safe on. Is there anything you would do differently as far as your game is concerned? I guess said, no, I ain't changing anything because this game is not planned and the memories that I've built, I'm carrying it on and there is nothing to change. Who is the most misunderstood person in the house? She says she used to think it's Faith, but lately housemates are beginning to understand him. And she used to think it's Imisi, but Imisi is also building more bonds with people. It means people are beginning to understand her. So she thinks it's herself. There is this whole thing where people kind of have weird ways of talking to her, making it look like she's sluggish and she's two-faced just because she's chosen to be calm. And people mistake her silence for calmness. For her to be calm and not react to things that concerns her. If you say things that will hurt her, she chooses not to react so that she doesn't do what she does not want to do. And she doing that does not mean she is a coward, and it means she's self-aware of what goes on with her. Mide as Biggie wanna find out from Imisi, which two housemates do you think don't like each other? You have heard saying that Thelma and Mide gagged and went like, do you care to explain further? She said, do I have to? Would you play your game differently if given the chance? She said, no, I've always been myself. There is nothing to undo here. And which team so far resonate with you? She said, the bare minimum week I've been on the street. I eat anything I get. I've slept in buses. So that week really resonated with me because, you were just doing anything in the house. And her diary room came to an end. With Jason J as Biggie, he asked Mide, what is the one thing you would change this week? Girl said, I would change giving reaction after last Sunday eviction. Though people were name calling me, but I could have ignored. It's not like a fine girl like me was what they were describing. So that is the only thing I would change, not giving them the reaction they needed. And with Bright as Biggie asking Jason J any tax that he felt was good for him. He said that would be enormous, but the recent one connects with his persona and also with his craft as an entertainer. And Bright and Jason J's diary room session right now, I'm like, hey, the silence is loud. More like Bright just want to be delaying and wasting time so that Biggie will just say, why now? I don't know what the problem is. I don't think right now Jason is dumb. This is the same Jason, what is his name? Mensa made funny comment about him, though he's acting like a friend. He called him to the side, bro. They do a lot that they see you. Then he called Rude Boy to the side. You do a lot that they see you. Like there are instances where he calls some people, both genders, even culture. So is he adamant to whatever that Bright is doing, though he perceives Bright as a friend? I don't think he is. I think he's not called Bright to order because he's realized that you are not my man like that. So I will leave it hanging and not address it because making me sense. So what just happened? I don't know whether the Ayomide with Mide or they come from the same Ondo state and they have the same surname and they live in the same estate. It's too much coincidence for him and for that girl to be taking the slightest opportunity to be praising Jason here and there. It's also not certain him. Just as Bright will talk about Dede, she talks about Jason. But hey, anyway, life goes on. Life is not that hard. With Dede'S as Biggie, she would want to ask Bright, is there any relationship you carrying post-show? You are Bright saying that would be Collar and Bright relationship. Dede said, then it be like say Bright has no plans for Bright and Mide post-show. I'm like, that is Biggie right there. Faith want to know that if culture has the power to save, who will he save? Boy said, my guy, Jason J, my paddy for life. My connection with him is real, and the Aquafina tax was an evidence to prove it. Both Jason J and Bright believe the most misunderstood housemate will be Faith. According to Jason, you need to really build a connection with him to be able to understand him from his angle. It took Faith for Bright to get 2 strikes. So he said, oh, they did not start well. A lot has gone on. He got a thick head. Faith is not somebody who lets go of things easily. Like, it's a lot with him, but he sees that every human is not perfect. So with time, he will work on that. And he feels that Faith is misunderstood and he is genuinely a very good person. Jason went like, me day. My own me day. You speak word like this? With culture as Biggie, Mr. Senator Kolapo goes to the diary room. Culture went like, get your ass here. Boy said, that is not how Biggie talks to me. He said, how are you today? He said, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling elated. I'm feeling amazing. Do you think housemate gossip? And who do you think gossip? Boy said, I do not want to say gossip because that would be me putting myself in. Maybe let's call it gist. We don't have phones here. We need to talk to people. There are things cameras will not capture. We need to get into conversation with other people. Perhaps there will be closure and proper understanding in the minds of fans. He is very happy for the Aquafina win. He didn't see it coming. He was being himself and he likes and appreciates the win, meaning that people know that he truly loves his people. To him, the most misunderstood will be Imisi, but he feels with his presence, the narrative is beginning to change, and the funniest will be Culture, Rude Boy, just the two. With Kola as Biggie, Faith goes saying, how are you? I'm doing good. So who do you think is the most misunderstood housemate? Boy laughed and said, funny enough, that would be Imisi. So that girl is very insightful. She's intelligent. She knows a lot, but I am smart. I think herself and we look alike. I still don't like her though. I feel she's sluggish and it's a deliberate action from her. You have Jetta as Biggie asking Joanna how she is. She says she's okay. Who would you save if you're given the opportunity? She said that would be me. That she's always scared. Every Sunday she holds on to my hand super tight with fear of getting evicted. You have Biggie having sweet words for her, saying that you're a very intelligent girl. You will come super composed. And I'm wishing you nothing but the best. Queen goes in. You have Queen as Biggie asking Rude Boy, how are you? I'm good, Biggie. And which friendship do you think would survive the test of time, like real friendship that will go on the outside? You have him saying that my friendship with you, my friendship with Jetta, and the one with Coach, adding they will be his guys from the outside, so they will continue. Who gossip the most in the house? This is Joanna, Biggie, asking Coin. He said that will be those three, Imisi, Isabella, and Sultana. I'm not saying they gossip, but they always have bit to say about other people. I don't know whether it is good things or not. Would you want to swap best with somebody who will be? Boy, it took a lot of time, but finally said the day my best friend. I like this best friend. I will easily do it with her because I've already slept on her bed twice and it was nice. If you could go back on test of time, what is it that you would change? You have boys saying that I would change how I play HOH games. I think I've been super calm on it and I would want to do it better this time around. Joanna want to know, is there any secret hate going on? Boys said, I'm not here to find out who hates you, who likes you. At the end of the day, it is normal that there will be enemies, frenemies, and friends. So week 7, we've not known ourselves from Adam. So some of us can fake it with each other, we can keep it real, and that is none of my business. With Rude Boy as Biggie, Dede goes to the diary room. How are you, Dede? You have her saying that I feel great overall. I look great, so it means I feel good. Biggie, I've been telling you that I would need this for my hair, and you told me you will get it, but I've not heard from you. We just won wager. It means I think I'm in the capacity to ask for it. Can I have it for the rolling of my hair by Sunday? Oh, okay. Biggie will look into it. Your diary must come to an end. Biggie, I have something to say. What do you want to say? I've been having this weird dream, and it is how she said it. So you have Blue Boy the HO saying, what dreams or weird dreams? Girl said, let's wrap this rubbish up. I don't tire already. With Isabella as Biggie, Thelma goes to the diary room, open up to Biggie about how she's feeling lonely in a house where there are so many people because her people, Sabrina, Ortega, are not there. And the new ones she's bonding with, they also have other alliances. It's not been easy having a conversation here and there, but so far so good for her. She did not like how HOH games happened the previous time, but she's not the kind to complain. She felt something did not add up, but it's okay. If there is one housemate she would want to swap wardrobe with, that would be Dede or Sabrina because they got swag and they're stylish individuals. with Dede looking like a Gen body and Sabrina looking like a boss lady. She also talked about what happened with her and Ebuka asking why she didn't stop a certain kind of people who wanted cheap, fake fame and doing everything possible for whatever that they claim as show. And she felt bad because from where to where, on a show where there are adults, we had just ended bare minimum week where we did a lot. So to come into a fresh week where people wanted to be chaotic all of a sudden with some people like Imisi hiding spoons and not giving it to the house, waiting concern them. People can do whatever they want to do if that is what brought them to Biggie's house. It's not like she gives a hoot. On her cognitive skills, she tagged on her intelligence and how she's able to do puzzles. She's not super great. She remembers her daddy had to go out of his way to get them puzzle items, and it's always been difficult for her. This is quite a challenge. She's doing better and hopes to do better for sure. Imisi believes she's the most funniest housemaid because almost she looks at herself in the mirror and all she does is smile. The surprising thing, according to culture, as Biggie Faith is asking him, he wasn't expecting Faith to do what he did for him yesterday at the Aquafina challenge. He felt noticed and also considering to add Faith to his circle of friends. Added that guy na warrior, he could cause wahala within a twinkle of an eye, but it is what it is. He wanna give it a try and get to know him. And Faith is Biggie. He kept smiling. What things Imisi is very funny. Rude boy, and the people that gossip a lot, he said, Imisi is my friend, but I'll give it to her. It's not about being in a bad way, but she has things to say about every other person in this house. She does it to collect gist. If he's given the opportunity to do things better, he thinks he would have bonded more with some housemate, with Thelma inclusive, and Thelma is Biggie, and she could not help but blush. With K-Bobo as Biggie had an interesting time with Mensa, telling him your diary must come to an end. He said, this Biggie we had here for, be like say you don't have motivational speech for me. He said, Mensa, may the Lord be with you. Anyway, with Sultana as Biggie, Isabella goes to the diary room. Are there dynamics she will change? No, but she just hopes to maintain certain friendship outside, and she cannot hide how she's feeling. She said, I'm not good with puzzle, Biggie. I feel really hurt. I've been the snail of the house before for a whole week. Here I am again, becoming another snail, and I don't like it, Biggie, but the show must continue, I guess. You have brightened conversation with Thomas saying that his girlfriend is the jealous kind, yeah? And when he was coming to the house, she told him, if you go and kiss any girl, it's over. But now a lot has happened with him and Mide holds a special place in his heart. She's the calm that he deserves. So he doesn't know what to do. He want to go and find out the status of the relationship to be able to know what to do going forward. Finally, this is the wrap-up of the whole Biggie meeting housemate diary session. And I think the days on with Bright was a breath of fresh air to some extent because he was ready to answer questions. There was that mutual back and forth respect. And the rest they all managed. I think most housemates really did well. You go to the kitchen and boy, Koyin is teaching Dede some Yoruba and girl is using it on him. You have them enjoying some cooking o'clock with K-Bobo who is making some chicken for Dede, being like, do you want it spicy? And girl said, not too much. Immediately Koyin just looked at the two, more like, what am I missing? What's going on here? And that was how his face was communicating. He saw Imisi in the kitchen and Dede was singing to the left, and you have Imisi also repeating after her. You have Koyin looking at Imisi as she was stepping out and went like, Imisi, they walk like Jason J. And Dede took a glance to watch how Imisi is walking and continue cooking her meal. Boy is beginning to teach Dede some slang words and said, don't use it on anybody here. You need to be using it on me. Okay? It's not for anybody. I don't want that. Hey. So as the day Koyin are busy cooking and rehearsing, Imisi Kola at the garden area equally rehearsing. Talking about Kola, I like Culture's diary room session with Kola. The follow-up questions, it was so flawless. Whose bed would you swap? Boy said, he realized I will swap with Jetta. Jetta's bed is at a position where when something is coming, you could see. And I will swap with that bed also because during the Face Your Fears week, it was the advantageous bed, more like if something is coming, you get a chance to prepare and that kind of thing. He laughed. And Biggie said, talking about Face Your Fears week, when you get out of Biggie's house, you need to go watch that clip yourself. He said, Biggie, I'm gonna smash my TV. It was very fun. Who are the most funniest? He said, I'll give it to Culture and Rude Boy. He believes they are fun to be with because they are light-headed people and nothing concerns them like that. Your face are sleeping, all of them. Thelma needs to talk to Kola. He's still sleeping. That is what Jita is saying. And Dede is busy selling ticket for the Walk and Splat show. The regular ticket is 2 eggs, silver 5 eggs, VVIP 10 eggs or 2 sardines. Of course, Kola has made his payment for VIP and telling Dede that I would need you to rock properly. Make you not come with stiff nyash. You need to rock well because I don't pay money. Now, Joanna had asked Jason and he said, oh, he will not be partaking. So he goes asking Sultana and Isabella if those two would want to join, then he will pay VVIP and watch them do their own thing. And Sultana was like, why must you carry water food just to go dance? Let me give it to you privately. I will do it better. And you have Isabella saying that Kola was the first person to pay. Imisi want to find out with whose eggs. How did he get eggs? Jason went like, they think say you alone will know how to hide egg. Allah now. He want to go do lap dance. He got his egg. Girl said, Jason, don't angry me. Him and I, we keep our eggs together for chops, no be for lap dance. If you want lap dance, you can get it for free. Yesterday, I remember the day at the kitchen telling Imisi something like that will happen, that she had bikini. She said she will not put on bikini. And Dede said yes. Has Dede talked to Isabella and Sultana? It's a big no. It's understandable they don't vibe like that. But she told Rude Boy to get that message across to them. Imisi is now teasing Jason with his dance moves and say that, Jason, look, this is how you dance. Jason said, from where to where? And they laugh. And Mensa has been very calm, cold around Jason after the Aquafina tag. So with Aquafina, he said Koyen is his bestie. It's understandable. They have a very beautiful dynamics. But I kind of feel he had also written for Jason. But after realizing Jason not considering him, he might have felt off. Sometimes a lot happens. It's not that deep. And he's been off. Jason right now might have not processed it. If not, he would have gone and talked to his spiritual son about it. More like, can we did it already? It's not that deep. Still on the X, Dede is working in conversation with K-Bobo, detailing. You need to pay well. Oh. If you pay for popular stand, you will not enjoy. You pay silver, you won't enjoy. You need to be paying VVIP. If not, it will just be the casual catwalk. You just sit and watch a lady do catwalk. You need where somebody will service you, sit on you and rock. And boy was blushing. They said, if you don't have eggs, how about you bring 4 Smirnoffs for VVIP ticket? He said, you be thief. She says, I know. So Imisi excused the gang members and went confronting Kola. Kola said, how did you know? And she came back, said that Kola said he's not taking any eggs. And Sultana said, so did you just go asking him? He was having this conversation with somebody. I was the only person there. So it would be very easy for him to bring it back to me. Why did you do that? Hey, it is time for tonight's tags. Your face is ready for action. Their groups are out, and you have Dede dressing up, putting on the earring that she says Queen likes the most, saying that, oh, finally I know what I want for my birthday. You've been asking me. Boy said, thank you. So what do you want me to buy? She said, I don't want to tell you now. Next time, ask me. I don't want it to be like I am prompting you to ask me. Okay? Anyway. Which group wins? Adios.